All right, we're gonna do this a quickie with Ben and Kenneth and B in Virginia. B, it says here that you've got a theist friend who won't use correct pronouns. What's going on?
Okay, so I went on a Discord. I was kind of trying to seek advice. Someone suggested that I invite my friend Clyde. Clyde's not his real name. That's the name another host gave him.
Okay.
I said, well, I doubt Clyde would ever come here, and someone responded with, well, if he respects us, we'll respect him. The thing is,
Okay.
that person had what?
I said okay. I'm following you.
Had neo-pronouns. And when I shared that with Clyde, Clyde responded with, why should I respect them when they clearly are not going to respect me? And I responded with, what do you mean? Where are they disrespecting you? And they said they're going to shove their beliefs down my throat and want me to use their pronouns or whatever. So it's just like, no, this is all coming secondhand because he won't talk directly to me. It's a bunch of political BS. But yeah, it's just I don't understand how someone could think someone ask you to call them by a certain name is disrespecting them or whatever. I'd say it's disrespectful to not use the proper name, but I just don't get it. Any thoughts?
SDB, dive in.
Yeah, well, so first of all, I think this is going to be kind of a hard conversation to have without this other person here because I don't want to strawman someone else's position when I haven't even talked to them. But here's the thing. Here's kind of what I'm getting at what it sounds like the core of the issue is. This person you'd wanted to bring into a Discord, and someone in the Discord had said that they wanted to make sure that this other person being brought in was going to be respectful. It sounds like this person should not be going into this Discord if they're not going to be respectful. And as much as I want to say that there's a good answer to convince people that they should care about other people's pronouns and their preferred names, it's kind of on an individual basis of what conversational techniques you can use with them. But if they don't want to listen, at the end of the day, like, it sucks, but you can't always persuade people, and people aren't always going to be respectful. And that's a time when boundaries need to be set up, and you don't have to engage with people like that. People like these people in the Discord who said that they only wanted people in who were going to be respectful. They have a right to set that boundary. And you can have your own thoughts. This person can have their own transphobic thoughts as much as they want, but we don't have to engage them. And sometimes that might be the only way to approach it if they're not going to change their views on it.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, B. So it's funny because I was talking to SDB earlier about how trying to talk to people about vaccines really was like a transformative experience for me over the last couple years. And there's a podcast that I listened to where they did a multi-episode series about talking to people about vaccine hesitancy. And what fascinated me was that the number one reason that people were giving at that time for why they wouldn't get the vaccine is because of wanting to maintain a sense of personal agency. What this can be boiled down to is they didn't want to get it because the idea of someone telling them they should get it was just repulsive to them, whether that person was an expert in public health or not. The idea of some doctor saying, hey, you should get the vaccine, for many, many people, their first response is, fuck you, don't tell me what to do. And that's it. And they will say they feel disrespected and they feel marginalized and they feel all kinds of things. After making this call of being like, just to maintain my agency, I'm not going to do this thing. I don't care if it's going to help other people. I don't care if it's going to help myself. I don't want to be told what to do. And I see a lot of people take that posture with respect to using people's pronouns. I and I, I don't know your friend. Again, it's hard to have a conversation like this without them here, but
I understand.
I would not be surprised if this was a factor, if they just don't want to be told what to do. If they don't care how it makes the other person feel. Don't tell me what to do. And a lot of people feel that way about stuff. I think it's very sad, personally.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought maybe there could be something I'm missing that I don't know.
Always, for all of us, with all things, there's always something we could be missing, for sure. I'll tell you what, B. We're gonna move over to Discord here in a moment. If you want to keep this conversation going, maybe even see if your friend wants to come over. I hear you. You're saying you don't think that they'd want to do that, but we'll be over there leading into the nonprofits. So yeah, I hope this was at least a little bit helpful. I thought what SDB said was great.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah.